Voices against corruption. Let the people speak.
Hello and welcome to Primark's public feedback series on corruption, called Voices Against Corruption. And we ask, do you think corruption is responsible for the high rate of poverty in Nigeria?
Most of the things that causes poverty in this country, the way and manner I see it, I think it's all about nepotism. In the sense that everybody wants his or her person to be very close to the power and enjoy what they call our national cake. And when all these things are done, it's not everybody that has the opportunity to have somebody in power. And since it's not everybody that has the opportunity to have people in power, definitely the few that have will be making it, while those, the popularity of the people, let me say the majority of the people that doesn't have anybody in power will definitely suffer it.
Our leaders, the money they embezzle it's more than enough to fix the situations we have in our country. Talk of our educational system, the health sector, then caring for the masses themselves. Then there are some people, most especially the teachers with a low class salary.
Few people are at the bottom of the resources. They cut it away and they store it for generations unborn in their own family. Our leaders are there for themselves and not for the general masses. Otherwise, we are not supposed to have a taxi driver in this country if the whole resources we have was to be distributed evenly.
Because of corruption, there is low unemployment. Yeah, the rate of unemployment is very, very high. So I will confidently say that corruption is one of the major factors of poverty in Nigeria.
I believe it's not only, when we say corruption, it's not just the government, it's spread across tribes, religion, and all of that. Imagine a pastor scamming the congregation, or a governor scamming his people, or local government leaders scamming the traditional people, the local people around. So I think it boils down, it is very deep.
Yes, due to the situation of the country, government are not really trying for us, most especially the youth. The students finish our school, still jobless, nothing for us. This is the reason why most of the youths are going into fraud and all that. So I don't blame anyone who is into corruption. If I have my way, I'll also involve myself in corruption.
There are so many instances that has happened and that we have seen in the country that if well handled and corruption wasn't involved, Nigeria would have been a better place by now. Take for instance the COVID-19 that we are experiencing right now. We all know what happened during that corruption, the COVID-19 when it started. When it started newly, the many donations that were done, and to still see that things are still the way they are. Where if all those things were managed well, we won't be where we are today.
Corruption is really adding to the high rate of poverty because, number one, the government, they're leaving the basic factors that we, the citizens, should have, like the basic necessities. We don't have it anymore. They're leaving it and they're facing their own pockets.
Corruption follow, but when you say factors of high rate of poverty, no, I don't think corruption is. I think our problem is our mindset. Two, I think there's no trust. So once these two things are being in place, I think the rate of corruption will reduce and the country will get richer. I believe so.
If corruption is well tackled, I believe it's going to elevate a lot of poverty in Nigeria because most masses now, they will have access, they'll be able to invest conveniently, there'll be security, there'll be infrastructure, and the environment will be friendly for them.
You have to be able to look for ways to prevent people from even stealing most of the public funds. Then the system must be able to punish people to serve as a deterrent to others. They will say, okay, an example was made of so-so and so-so person. You have to make corruption unattractive. So there's definitely a link between the high rate of poverty in Nigeria and in Africa generally.
Primark's public feedback on corruption in Nigeria is produced with support from MacArthur Foundation.